This is an ortho-K case where the patient's worn lenses for a couple years now, but the lenses are decentering superiorly. If we go along the posterior topography, this cornea is pretty flat in the periphery already. This lens is fitting already pretty tight. Normally when we see a lens that moves up, we want to steepen the lens or tighten the lens in the periphery, but we're already pretty flat out here. So another way to get a lens to be a little bit steeper relative to the cornea is to make it a little bit bigger. So here's the lens the patient is wearing right now. It's a 10.8 overall diameter. And then if I caliper this cornea, I'm getting close to an 11.6. So we can go up quite a bit in size with this lens. All the way, I've gone as large as 11.4 for 11.6 corneas. And that will create a lens that's got much more sagittal depth relative to the cornea or relative to the current lens, and that may help drop the lens a little bit. Sometimes changing the diameter of the lens helps the lens feel a little bit more comfortable as well. So hopefully that'll be the case for this patient who's got some symptoms of dryness in the morning. We've actually seen this case in the past, or this patient in the past, with an older version of Wave. Since 8.1 has come out, we have the option of seeing what a G-SIM lens really is supposed to look like. And if we go to the freeform view, this lens still lines up pretty well. It doesn't look as aligned as in the G-SIM view, but this would lead me to conclude that we probably don't need a freeform lens in this case to help with centration. A G-SIM lens is actually aligning fairly well in this particular cornea. So at this point, I probably wouldn't steepen at the blue dot much more. Let's just try going a little bit bigger, and that will give us a lens with greater sagittal depth to see if it drops down a little bit more. So those are my thoughts. Hope it's helpful, and best of luck with your patient.